What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Robert Pires, the 87 left mid French icon, 4-star with his controlled acceleration type, right footed at 6'2", can play left mid, left wing, right mid and also cam, and he does have some relatively nice positioning and stats. When we've got the playstyles, we have got the finesse plus, we have incisive pass, technical flair and also quick step. And I must admit, Pires is normally one of them ones I don't really bother with too much. I was delighted with his prime last year. I felt like the card looked, or he felt a bit faster than what the card actually suggested. And this year I'm hoping he just feels a bit better, because in terms of pace, it's decent. We whack the Hunter on him. He ends up with what, 98? No. Is it 98? No, it could be 94. I think the Hunter gives him 94 pace, keeps him controlled, 94 pace, 85 shooting. Already got a good amount of passing. Dribbling wise, balance is a little bit on the lower side, but decent enough. And he is one of the lower priced icons at 202,000. So if you are looking after the max 87 icon pick, if and when we do get it, then I feel like you've got a semi-okay. I wouldn't say it's like a dub, but I'd say it's definitely better than the kind of lower end that we're actually looking at, because there's 80k all the way through to 200,000 that you can go for, and there's probably like 15 cards there, so it's kind of in the middle. I'd say it's a slight dub depending on the price of the actual SBC. In terms of him, I would say Hunter's got to be the shout for him, really. Doesn't change his run type, gives him more shooting, bit more pace, can't argue. So let's jump in and see what Pires can do. FC24 is here, and Sky Coach has all your needs covered. From squad battles, champs, qualifications, and even now draft boosting, there is a long list of services they do give, as well as coaching, and also the big one everybody wants in FC24 coins. The service is fast and reliable, and you will get your coins, your boosting services, or obviously coaching in a matter of hours. If you do want to get any of these, make sure you head over to skycoach.gg, go onto the website, and when you go to checkout, make sure that you are using the code JT11 at checkout for your 5% off your orders. And if you'd prefer to do this on mobile, check out the screen right now with the QR code for their mobile app. Pires down the wing then, what can we find? We look for the 1-2 with our man Trezeguet. Look for him there. Get the pace, get the pace. Oh, he's got Hakimi in pursuit. We're going to go with some RB dribbling, try and get around them all. Couple of step overs, find the little fake back. Little across, somebody! Into Pires again. Look with a fake of one side. He's well on that already. And again into him. Finding this wing is absolutely simple with him. If Trezeguet wants to give him a good pass, that might be a great bonus. So we've got Pires from here. Can he go with a little rainbow? Okay, I've done that far too early. Can we win it back at the very minimum? We did. A little bit of skills on the inside. There we go. Seconds. Oh, I was hoping he might have tripped me. Penalties, I don't know if they've changed it, but most definitely it's a little bit harder to get them now. I think people are now kind of figuring out what a penalty is given from. If we find him here, though, we do know we have got that finesse plus. Can we go with the inside on Hakimi there? Keep going, keep going. Little on the inside. Look for the finesse around everybody. Lloris with the save. Can we bring it back to João Pedro? Good save, Lloris again. Pires versus the race of Hakimi again. He does stop him this time. We know we're going this way. Can we find the little shot here? It's got to be. That is just woeful shooting from me. I should have went the other side. I was kind of hoping he might have moved him, but didn't go that way. Pires gets the header as well. Little dink in. It's got to be Pires. Good save, Lloris. Again, he's on form today. Oh, but a free kick inbound. Is Pires the one? I know we've got Bruno. What's Pires? Oh, okay. Nowhere near. And again, coming deep from him. He has got that pace to get up and down the wing. It'll be interesting in the second half to see where we're at. We're kind of just hoping. I was kind of hoping he was going to commit Hakimi a little bit more there. Pires on this wing has been absolutely phenomenal, I must admit. For 200k, I know the winger-wise, there's not like a... Oh, good pace, good pace, good pace. Get the inside. I was kind of being greedy, seeing if he could get it himself. Can we get it again? Good defensive duty there. But I do think in terms of kind of going down this wing, even with a star like Hakimi, he has been absolutely phenomenal in getting the ball across, being able to make them options as well. Can we get him back here? Go for the first touch, look for the finesse. Lloris has been on form as well, I must admit. Maybe not necessarily the most clinical shooting in the world, which is fair enough to say, but I still think there is some chances that keepers I've seen let in easily. And again, looking for some big space there. Can we get a good first and second touch? It's a great tackle from Konate. Oh, he's going to find him. Pires is in. Let the keeper come out a little bit. Find the finesse. And it's as easy as that. And it's why we absolutely love the finesse shot plus. It's easy. Gets the ball in. Soon as that keeper's off his line and gives me that inch of space, it's a goal. Pires looking for the 1-2. He's got loads of space. Hakimi's looking for the slide. You know full well this guy is not going for anything else. Can we get the touch? Anything? Do we get anything for that? Come on now. He didn't get the ball back, surely. Good tackle from Pires. Gets a bit of defensive duties there. Looking for the Diaby one here if we can. He's very, very quick on that turn, so plenty of help is needed. There's the ball, though. Ooh, Llorente. We've got Hakimi and Llorente, both very, very pacey players. Into Pires. He's going to let it roll. He's having some trouble against Llorente. I would have thought it had been the opposite way round, as I know both of them, Hakimi and Llorente, with 90 plus on the pace. I really thought he'd have struggled more with Hakimi than he would necessarily with someone with not as good defending, I'm pretty sure anyway. But we're still managing to get the work done, which is what we want. A little bit over the top from Trezeguet, which is nice. Can we keep going? Can we keep going into anybody? But João Pedro, off the line. Lovely. Oh, there it is. Lovely 1-2. Kouyunde coming across. Do we have the pace? Do we have the strength? All the way? Maybe not. Does put it in the box for us. Oh, stunning work. Stunning work. Pires gets the very, very lucky bounce. Gets it across to Pedro. And he is gonna bound to finish that one. Oh, that's a cracking ball into Pires. Kouyunde chasing. Can we have a few little step overs? Brings it away for the keeper. I don't know what the keeper's doing, but he's definitely not taking that back. That is atrocious goalkeeping. I should not be able to get that close without even a dive. Like, I can understand missing it, maybe fouling me, but not even a dive, and he still gets the goal easily. So into Pires, who has now dropped to 195 to my delight of trying to sell him now. But Pires, 87 rated, was actually not terrible. I'm not going to say he was the best winger in the world, as most definitely there is some very good wingers out there for a fraction of the price. But most definitely he gave me a good surprise. I felt he was good down the wing. Surprisingly did lose to Llorente a little bit more than he did with Hakimi, which is weird to think. I really thought the actual defensive right back he'd really struggle with, but I think the defensive nature of the second guy was a lot better. If I'm looking at left wings, a Rashford comes to mind, which is pretty much the same sort of budget. We're seeing a Matomo as a trailblazer, which is nice. Coleman looks pretty good. Dembele is outstanding. So Dembele is going to be a really hard one because Pires is one of them ones that is very good at what he does. He's also an icon, so you've got to add that value into it. But he does have that finesse plus as well. I know Dembele's got rapid, Rashford's got power shot, who I personally prefer as a striker. I'd say he's better than Leao in my opinion, especially the gold version. Player of the month and Trailblazer might be a little bit different. Kvaratskhelia, beautiful 5-5. He's going to be fantastic. But again, doesn't have any playstyle pluses, which is the extra bonus. But if I was looking at a left wing for literally half the price, Son is outstanding. He has the finesse as well, incredible pace, better shooting, a 4-5. He is an easy one as a comparison. But when it comes to Pires, the big thing is he's an icon. He's going to cost more. He gets the links to everybody, a max link on himself. He falls out of position of right mid or left mid, so you can have both if you really wanted to. And he has got the playstyle plus. So I do think he's a nice one. I wouldn't say he's a massive dub in the SBC if you do manage to get him whenever it does come out. But I'd say he's a good one. Most definitely not going to be too disappointed if I got Pires over an Ian Rush, for instance. He doesn't necessarily fit into my team personally now, which could be the case for a lot of you, but I think if you've not got your left mid sorted yet, if you're still running like an Ansu Fati, even though I actually do like his evolutions, I would say Pires could be the good move to try out. Maybe Ansu goes up front instead. It's always worth to try him out, even if you've not got a right mid, for instance. He's still got that capability of being a right mid as well, so there is multiple choices that you can go with him. I think pace was definitely decent. The Hunter probably was the better place to go, in my opinion. When it looks at the Hunter, you get the pace, a good amount of shooting back. He's got the passing, which is fine. Dribbling was decent. Not necessarily the most agile in the world, but definitely got the job done, going down that wing, getting the cut in, get the shot himself. He's got that cutting availability down the byline or cut in kind of before the box and get that finesse as well. So you can mix it up. We saw with the second guy, all he was doing the first guy, in fact, straight down a wing, cut in, try and get the pass off. Very easy to defend that if you know they're going to do it every time. Pires has that option to either go all the way, which you could send the defender a few times, then cut in instead and go for the finesse. It works a handful of times and it gets you a corner, which if you've got anybody with an aerial plus, Virgil van Dijk, then you've got yourself an easy header win right there. So for me, I think he's a very good player. Not necessarily worth the 200k, but in terms of an icon, you can't really kind of go with a price just yet. If you got him out the SBC, I'd say a small dub in my opinion. I'd give him, I'd say, a solid 8 out of 10 if I'm being brutal, because like I say, Son is definitely up there for 100,000 coins and most definitely will lose the kind of value a lot quicker, but Son is absolutely incredible just the same, and he does have them stats that are just that little bit better. So let me know down below what you think about Pires, and I will catch you all for the next one, and let me know who did you get in your SBC when it does come out. Take care. Peace.